What it is, y'all? What it is? How's every old damn thing? I realize I did not save this after the moth run. I recorded the moth run. We did the moth run last Wednesday. I recorded it, and apparently I didn't save afterwards. So we get to do it all over again. Beerus, yeah, we're going to do some Dawnfall tonight. Wildstar, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? By the way, how's the sound? Is the game too loud? Rip. Sorry, man. Yeah, it was my wife's birthday party and like a whole like Easter celebration at the in-laws, and we left at like 8, and it's usually like a 2-hour drive home, but traffic today was awful for some fucking reason. So sadly, yeah, it did not go down the way I anticipated it going down. There we go. Burn.
Of course you can. Well, I couldn't before.
Audio's fine. I hope so. It's hard to tell because sometimes the readout looks good and then it's just not, and sometimes it is. It's really rough to tell sometimes. Happy Easter, by the way. Appreciate it. How was your day? Busy. I stayed up late last night to prep some content, and then unfortunately, like half the content I was prepping didn't wind up working out. So I finally went to bed at like 4, and then my kids were like, they woke up like maybe 5 minutes after I went to bed. So I got another like 90 minutes of sleep. But literally just like in short bursts. Ow! I probably should have popped Haruhime before I did all this. Oh shit. Oh shit. Go find some Easter eggs in game. I should. I think we found a lot of misspellings. I don't know if that counts. All right, let's do this. Oh, wait, why did he... Oh shit, I thought she was still on cooldown. Oh, that was supposed to be Firebolt. Oh, I missed my whole thing. There we go. Ow. Hey! You don't normally turn backwards. Heal. There we go. My timing's all off. I did this the other day and I did it just fine, so... Get him! Boom! Oh, that did not do nearly enough damage. Oh, dear God. Ah, shit. Alright, well, we're in phase 2 now. Ah, shit. We're going to try this one more time. I really don't need to rush about what Wait, what? No, this is not Battle Chronicle. This is Dawnfall, the new Fulland Water and Light, the new PC/Switch game. Big rig tore loose on the main electrical wire from the transformer across the street. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. I was busy reading and I... Yeah, we may have... We'll just reset this one. Yeah. I figured we just reset that one because I was reading and I kind of got myself wrecked out. All right. We'll do it for real this time. I got to remember the timing on this because after the stream last week, I, like, timed it all out and I had it all, like, labeled and I had everything, like, perfect. Woo! Dude, could you? There we go. There we go. Firebolt, 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 firebolt. Woo! Alright, we'll heal up. Come on. Alright, we're in phase 2 now. Ooh, ah. Alright, let's nail him. There we go. I was going to say, with Haruhime's boost, that should do amazing damage. There we go. Oh, why did we not have Firebolt? Oh. There we go. And he's dead. Bam. Man is like spamming like he wants... Wait, what? Is he saying suck on that? No. It sounds like it, though. It does sound like it. Toxic, what it is, man. Yeah. It was a lot easier when I did it on Thursday, but I also was like fresh memory after having done it before. It's shockingly easy, but the problem I had last week was we were trying to do counters and trying to do all kinds of other stuff. Motherfucker said get good. All right, cool, bet. Bet. We'll do even better this time. Here you go. Don't challenge me to get good. I will fucking like do this shit over again. I will do this shit right until I have like no heals required. Don't put me in the fucking corner because I will like absolutely like. Anybody who watched me play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot knows like I will absolutely just like yummy down on something until I am absolutely immaculate at it. My house is a tinderbox right now with the electrical company for the dude, you should see. Oh, I said I got good? Oh, well, we'll see. Do a no damage run? I don't think I'm that good yet. We can do a better run, though. We can definitely do a better run. There's no question about that. Dude, so a few years ago when my my culvert, because there's a creek that runs under my driveway, when the culvert collapsed, we had a bunch of rain. That's how actually I found out. The creek actually rose 6 whole fucking feet and went over my driveway by like a foot. It was horrible. But because of that, the transformer box that's out by the creek was completely underwater. And I was convinced we were it was gonna explode or something terrible was gonna happen. And thankfully those things are really well sealed. Kira, what it is, man? And basically, when the guy finally came out here to look at it, he was just like, "Why is there a mud line up here, a mile fucking long?" And I was just like, I don't think Lily's gonna hit. Dude, would you do your firebolt, man? Dude, that is the firebolt button, my guy. There you go. Like, he won't do firebolt when I want him to. Yeah, I fucked that one up real bad. I don't know what it was. I'm hitting A. Like, A is the firebolt button, and he's just like, do slash attack. I'm like, that is literally why. What are you doing, my guy? All right. Let's try this again. I actually do have, because we talked about it before, I have my old controller right here. I've been breaking this thing apart and trying to, like, fix it. But I don't know. I need to... Because I really, like, this thing is way more ergonomic and way easier on the fingers. Shit. And the game has really proven the how bad the Joy-Cons really are for gaming. But it's actually Legend of Zelda 2. But which is like the first like real honest to goodness game that got me into gaming. But yeah, the trigger buttons are fucked up on it, and PowerA won't sell me the items to fix it. So I'm just gonna have to at some point like either cannibalize another one or figure out a way to actually like get this thing on a wave solder and solder on the correct buttons to fix it or whatever. Once again, we're hitting A, which is 100% the firebolt button, and he is doing those slash attacks that he does with Y. Oh, we're out of fucking magic. Ow. Okay, here he comes. He'll come land right here. There we go. Oh! 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 Oh no! No! He caught me perfectly! Try remapping the buttons? I can't, because you can't physically hit the button. Because it does have the two buttons down here that I could remap it to, but I can't actually... Did he eat a heal? Fuck off. But I can't actually remap him because I can't physically hit the button. Yeah, I can't read the chat and like focus on a boss battle. It's like impossible, man. It's like if I'm actually in the like there's two modes. Like it's me doing the boss battle or it's me reading the chat. If I'm reading the chat, fucking boss battle is going to be a piece of shit. But if I'm actually going to do the boss battle, I got to focus up on this shit. Yeah, Brandon, trust me, dude. When I told that dude like what had gone down, he was like, "That is horrifying and amazing." Dude, would you? Well, wealth is completely wasted now. Oof! Why do I keep eating those? Ow. I am hard fucking up at this right now. Alright, here we go. Phase 2. So did you ever here for phase 2? Dude, he keeps nailing me with those shots, man. Alright. No, stop doing the... Bro. I'm literally hitting A, and he's like, do the Y attack. Like, no, bro, it's the freaking A attack, man. Firebolt, my guy. Firebolt. I really need to get... I need to get this damn controller fixed. These Joy-Cons are just atrocious. I'm literally, like, there's like a full centimeter difference between these buttons, and somehow me mashing this rapid fire is triggering this thing. I don't understand how. But anyway, gotta go sadly. Take it easy, my man. Appreciate you dropping in. The fuck? Like, literal, the difference is night and day between the buttons on these suckers, so I really need to get this damn thing fixed. But you need every button on the controller, so unfortunately it's just not an option to go without the one or two buttons that are busted on this. Beers, have a great night. Appreciate you dropping in, my guy. Yay! Who is that? See, once again, every time they say Fulland's name here, it's with 3 L's. And I'm like, that is the craziest spelling ever. Hasn't seen my... Wait, what? You're a void cap? Wait, what? At least it's not avowed when your save gets corrupted. You can only right attack as the... Wait, what? That's horrendous. Why does her voice sound familiar? Who does Dine's voice? God damn it, now I gotta find out. It sounds so familiar. Blah 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 blah. Japanese voice. Kikuchi Sayaka, who does. Okay, she was in Goblin Slayer, Persona 5. Let's see. I've heard her in something more recent. God, she's done a lot of stuff in the past 5 years. Huh. Nothing I would actually recognize her from, but she sounds really familiar. Go watch Ranger Reject. It's an amazing anime. So funny enough, I'm supposed to be actually getting more exercise and stuff. So I've got an old TV downstairs that I'm gonna be putting up in the where we have the treadmill, and I'm gonna start using that as an excuse to like watch more anime. I do not actually have the last dupe. I was gonna stream that tonight, but I'm really in the mood to play this. So probably after stream, I'll run a couple of raids. Then tomorrow, I'm literally like in the morning or in the afternoon, just gonna have to like do a ton of raids. Okay, so there's still basically, they call it the Great Hole. Essentially, like, that's back when the dungeon was like a hole in the ground that monsters would come out of. Tag Grithia, he can solo it. Yeah. I wish, man. I can't do shit for damage. I was trying to. Am I the only one not hyped for the Fantastic? Why would you not be hyped for the Fantastic Four movie? It looks awesome. What's there not to be hype about? She does sound a little bit like Marie. I will give you that. I will 100% give you that. Also,
I'm pregnant.
there you go.
The father.
Got to get one of those in every stream.
Spiders. Thousands of spiders.
Yeah, it's not Marie though. It does sound a lot like her. But yeah, she's in a lot of stuff as of recent, but it's looked like she's mostly bit parts. But she does sound really familiar. She has a very familiar sounding voice. So they're all just getting like visions of this stuff going on. Strangers' memories are playing in my mind. So maybe Fulland is a prior incarnation of Belle. Okay. It's one of the dagger's powers. Oh, so is the dagger causing it? Could be. You want an intro song? I know a dude who does the AI ones for fun. He's done. I don't know. Bumpers are kind of like old hat, man. Unfortunately, it would be cool, but yeah. Fantastic Four doesn't appeal to you? Are you okay? Bro, it's the first family of comics, man. They're great. Also, I'm curious to see how they're gonna do what's her face? Shia Bell as the Silver Surfer. Like, there is a lot of potential there. Like why is it not Norrin Rand? What differences? What happened? What are the differences? Like it's going to be kind of interesting because it's obviously it's an alternative universe. Like this is not 616 history. It actually looks almost like one of the worlds that that we explored in what you call it, the Doctor Strange movie. Finally beat that spiky boss. I beat them off. Well, it's really interesting. I'm wondering what they're going to do because obviously they have to cross over to the 616 at some point. And for that to be a thing, like, are they going to meet on Battle World? Like, how is this going to happen? Are they from the universe that's actually going to incur with the 616? Like, somehow it's got to... Yeah, a name with 3 straight L's is crazy. It's supposed to be 2. It's just a weird translation. But yeah, it's supposed to be 2 L's. Even on the game, it's 2 L's. But somehow when they translate, it's just a weird translation. Any new units acquired? In what, Dawnfall? No, not really. We did Spectre's Alert just a few minutes ago. How do you feel about Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom? I'm not as hyped about that. I'll be totally honest. I mean, I get where they're going with this. I get which storyline it's playing from. But I feel like they could do something fresh with Doom. And I don't feel like he's Doom to me. Now, if at the end of his movie they introduce like the proper God Emperor Doom, and if he comes in and just like one-shots him and is like, no, we're done, I will be ecstatic. Like, if that's like the end of the movie or even like a post-credit scene, kind of like they did with the Council of Kangs, I will be about that life. That would be amazing. They have to do the Human Torch song for the animated series or not. Or not. SD, what it is, man? We'll play SD's alert. Oop. There you go, SD.
How much have you ever lost in a game of cornhole?
Fucking shit, man. They should have done the actor for Green Goblin as Dr. Doom. I don't think Willem Dafoe's to be a good Doom. I think there's great actors for Doom out there, but I do not think that Willem Dafoe is one of them. I haven't made a Dunstan alert. I keep forgetting to do that. Totally keep forgetting to do that. Thank you, Hestia. Keep playing the game, in other words. What kind of story is it? I don't know. It's a love story about Fulland the Knight and Spirit. Yep, a love story. With the help of the water spirit, they fell in love. Wah, wah. Mads Mikkelsen to play Dr. Doom. I don't like his accent. I think he could do good mannerisms, but I don't like his accent. I don't think his accent would work well. I don't know. We'll see. I really feel like if they're going to do Doom right and they're actually doing Doomsday, I feel like God Emperor Doom is going to show up at some point and he is going to absolutely wreck the Robert Downey Jr. Doom. He's Eastern European, not necessarily German. But he's from Latveria, which is basically like former Soviet bloc, like not even former Soviet, like would be like just on the other side of the Iron Curtain, basically. Yeah, Romania. Romania is a good like ish area. But I think technically it's supposed to be like just on this side of the Iron Curtain. If you go all the way back to the comics from like the 80s. He'd have a Romanian accent, exactly. Hey! Alright. I'm gonna go back here, heal up, and we're gonna redo this. Yeah, Romanian is a lot closer to what Latvian would sound like. But I think a German accent wouldn't be terribly far off. Girl, could you face your foe? Thank you. You don't know what I'm doing. I'm not countering. That's my problem. I need a counter. Why am I not countering? That's so dumb. Oh, come on. Hit me again. Alright, let's do this. There we go. He's Danish. I thought he was... Is he Danish? I thought he was French. I don't know. His accent just doesn't sound right to me. Not for Doom. But the Danes are still like... they're a little far north. They're not far east enough. Which sounds weird, but I mean, it's a thing. The accent is different. You're wrecked, Snake Girl. Alright. He was born in Denmark. Yet, that still isn't quite the same. Ow! I don't know, I just don't feel like... Maybe it's wrong of me, but I just don't feel like his accent is quite what I expect out of Doom. I thought Latveria is more like central. Like south of Poland. She's hiding. Okay, I guess we'll go down here. Dropped in to say hi as I fill my... Hell yeah, dude. Unhealthy food is great. What it is, Seraph? How you doing, man? Got him. Doing okay? Glad to hear, man. I said, beach. Oh. It was too soon on that one. Bitch. Ow. Need to find a heal. Oh. Hey, another story. A God's Dignity. Oh, they're just going to grunt in this one. This one's all reading. Lady Hestia, are you all right? I'm all right. It's nothing at all. It doesn't sound like nothing at all. Did I walk too fast? No, I'm just used to it. I'm sorry for slowing you down. Aw. I mean, why would you be worried? Okay. Say, yeah. No, that is true. That is true. Hestia would have her, like, greedy selfish moments. I know, thank you. Exactly. You're being rude to your goddess. Not that she doesn't deserve it. Bob, what it is, man. Sorry, Bob, I got your messages, but we had already started this. If I was going to get this going, we were going to get this going, so. Whee! Bob, if you're still up, I could do some after this. I probably won't stream super late tonight because I am absolutely exhausted. But I do need to get some done tonight and tomorrow. Like, I'm coming up on the end of this sucker, and yeah. If we don't do it soon, we're not going to do it soon. Mikoto, chill. Chill. You took tomorrow off. Easter Monday? Fair enough. Yeah, I was up till like 4 this morning prepping content, and like 90% of it didn't wind up making it up because various reasons. Are you going to get Mario Kart World? Yes, I am. I just don't know. I got to see what's up because it depends on when pre-orders go up and all that stuff. In fact, I need to check my email. I should be getting an email, from Best Buy to do the pre-order. But I don't know, man. We'll see. But I do plan to buy the game and buy the new Mario Kart. But you know, who knows, man? It's all up in the air. Switch 2s are 450. Did you police chief just roll up? Jesus Christ, man. Damn. I mean, I know Mikoto takes her position seriously, but chill. Yeah, just chill. Really, Eyes? Really? Still even after tariffs? So the thing is, because the tariffs only really are affecting China right now, the peripherals, now like the cameras and all that have gone up a few bucks, but that's probably mostly just like the cabling and things like that. The actual hardware is being made in Vietnam and I think Cambodia, But anyway, because it's being developed or basically made over there, it's not going to be sanctioned by the tariffs. So the price on the hardware is not going to go up. But, and I do say but, the like the camera and the extra controllers and all that, they have gone up in price. Really, everyone's offering to give Hestia a piggyback ride. That's great. let's say Eyes is like your number one option here. You don't really want to like bog her down with this. So Nvidia cards are still expensive. Dude, I wouldn't even buy a video card right now. I'm waiting because Nvidia's stock price went through the toilet lately. And it's going down right now. I'm tempted, severely tempted to buy some stock soon. But I want to see where the market's going to go. Because they had an all-time market high just recently. And right now the price is down like Disney levels. But with some other hardware that they're promising to bring out, if it works out, it will soar once again. So hopefully, fingers crossed. But I'm buying a lot of Disney right now. Like basically, every time Disney drops down to like the $82, $83 range, I buy another share. And I'm going to start doing that with Nvidia as well. But yeah, I wouldn't buy 50 series. They're trash. Buy a 40 series. Oh hell yeah, Disney, man. Disney's Disney right now is in the toilet because of a combination of just the general market suckage and like their dumb decisions with Snow White. But it's like between the theme parks and between everything they own, they're not going anywhere. That shit's going all the way the fuck back up soon. Like that like prior to this was hovering around the 120 to 130 range. So buying it right now is like guaranteed to make money. Like you might lose a little bit, but if you hold on to it for a year, you're going to make your money back and then some easily. I've been buying gas and food. 970s. I have heard the 970s are going to go up in price big time. So we'll see, man. Or 9700, sorry. But yeah, I know what you mean. The AMD cards. I tried out the AMD cards couple 20 series equivalents, and they were awful. I had a horrible time with those. The Disney parks are not doing well. They're doing fine. They're not struggling. They're doing fine. Disney is not going anywhere. The problem Disney has right now is they made one lousy movie, and then the general market just sucks. They'll go back up. It's smart. Appreciate it, Bob. Appreciate it. Speaking of which, I never did my summons on that, but I think I'm gonna wait and see what's coming next. But yeah, like right now, it's one of those times where I'm like, every dollar I invest now, I feel is going to come back twofold within like 5 to 10 years. So it's like a great time to just like throw my money out there, see what could come of it, and then and see what happens. Like back when like the crypto craze happened, like I put a lot of money into the market and I made most of it back, but I did do one investment that like tanked hard. So like basically I kind of came back to like not even, but like low enough that I was up like a lot. I was up like 600%, and I came back down to like 150% because of that one bad investment. But it was one of those things. Like, it was supposed to be one of those like to buy stocks, and it tanked hard. Nobody saw that coming. Basically, it was a blockchain, and then with the whole like NFT thing, when that fucked over all of crypto. Like, the whole crypto crash just took all that down with it. So I haven't done a lot of investing, but basically when I saw the market was at like a low point, I was like, nope, time to get back in. Sell all that other shit. I use Robinhood, yeah. I know they're not the best, but it's something I have on my phone and I can do it pretty easily. And when I needed to get money out of it, it wasn't an insane hassle. But I know that some of the practices aren't the best. But you know, what are you gonna do? Like, during the crypto craze, I put my money into it, and it worked out. So I can't change now, or I could, but it's too much of a hassle. Jack Black appeared in Mars Attacks and died. Dude, Jack Black was like that guy for a while. Like, he was just like, dude shows up, you know he's gonna die on screen. The Jackal, Mars Attacks, like, he was just a jobber in the 90s. Woo. I really hope there's a heal in this room. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I can't take all these guys on. I need to heal desperately. Oh, this is going to be bad. Okay. I need to get back over here. How much percent do they take? They don't really take until you pull out of it. You know, and then obviously they take a little bit, but it's not too bad. Like, when I pulled money out, I don't remember how much they took. It's been a couple years since I dealt with that. But, you know, they always take a little bit. But, I'll just say this. I didn't put a lot in, but I actually have a decent amount invested just because of how well I did on my crypto investments back in the day. But the nice part about crypto versus, like, actual stocks is that you could day trade crypto with no penalties. You can't day trade stocks unless you have like 25K invested. Remember watching Mr. Show, and then later when HBO had Tenacious D for the... Oh, yeah. I mean, I do it a couple times during the day. So basically in the morning, I've got this one streamer that I watch on TikTok. But before he comes out, I'm usually watching the market for like a good 15-20 minutes, see what's going on. Gives me a decent idea, and then like periodically throughout the day, I just check it. I already flipped that switch, so we're good there. There we go. It's been pretty reliable, I'll be honest with you. I like it. It's not perfect, but I mean, you know, I'm not moving to New York and working the stock exchange floor. I ain't about that fucking life, so I pick my battles at some point. Alright. I can't really get into any fights at the moment. I just need to go heal. Wildstar, gotta hit the sack. Have a great night, man. Appreciate you dropping in. It's another story. I will come back. I'll come back to that story because I really want to go heal. Ah, oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. Okay, here it comes again. Hey, Mystic, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? Yeah, I never had HBO, so I never really got to watch his old stuff. Ah! But no, in general, you can't day trade unless you have 25,000 invested in the market. Basically because you could make some shitty decisions, and by the end of the day, you could have some crazy commissions left over. Like, you could trade and make a lot of money, but then wind up owing a bunch of fees. It's really weird. But basically, like, if you do a lot of trading, you actually can accrue some debts just from the trades themselves. So there's actually, like, laws in place to prevent you from incurring those debts. Basically, though, if I'm totally honest here, the whole day trading thing is just to prevent people who don't have shitloads of money from making shitloads of money. That's literally all it boils down to. Like, it's the only reason those laws exist. Like, sure, you could owe fuckloads of fees, and sure, there is a certain amount of danger getting invested like that, but if you're doing it right, you're not going to have a problem. But, you know, the rich put shit in place to prevent other people from becoming rich. There's a finite amount of wealth out there, and them keeping it from you is keeping them in it. Or at least that's the way they fucking treat it. There we go. I tried crypto, lost a $1.99, so I just... Really, Bob? So the funny part is, if you have like nothing else to do in your day and you just have a few $100 that you could play with, crypto is fun because once again you could day trade it with no penalties, and it typically follows the market. I say follows because obviously it is its own thing and it's based entirely on essentially speculation. It depends on the coin and the market and all kinds of other stuff. But, you know, there's nothing ultimately that tangible about crypto, so, you know, it really comes down to what are people trading and what are people willing to spend. And some days it's a lot, and some days it's nothing. It's incredibly... I'll come back to that in a minute. It's... you know what? I'll do this and I'll skip it and we'll read it a bit later. Have too much to do in my day? Yeah, exactly. Have 2 kids? I didn't when they were really young is when the crypto thing happened. But yeah, we'll come back and read this in a little bit. I don't have the patience for it at the moment. But since the kids are, I do it when the kids are at school. Honestly, I do it when the kids are at school, when I'm making content here. Oh, you're backwards. Oh! Bugger all. Yeah, so like sometimes when I'm in the middle of making content is when I check it. Oh, there it is. Motherfucker. I mean, the other half of it is you have to, like, understand that some days you'll be up, some days you'll be down. You know, like, you don't just throw, you know, $500 in the market and go, well, I made $1,000 today. You throw $500 in the market and go, well, today I'm up $530. Tomorrow I'll be down to, you know, $480, $450 on a bad day. Like, some days are good, some days are bad. It's just how it works. Oh, shit. Fuck. You damn serious? How do you buy shares in Disney? I mean, you just put in a bid, basically. You look at the market, say, oh, the current trending price is between, you know, like $80.18 or $81.23. You put in a bid. Or what I usually do is I just say, okay, whatever the market price is at the moment, it'll be between that range. It'll, you know, it's fluctuating in there. And then I just say, okay, I want to buy what, you know, just give me a share. Give me 2 shares. Give me 3 shares. Give me whatever. Whew, got it. That was a pain in the ass. No, it's not futures. Buying actual shares of stock, but futures are a whole different animal. And I'll admit I'm not the most knowledgeable on the on this subject, but you know the app makes it really easy. Doing crypto trading videos on my Coinbase app. Nice. See, with crypto, you can follow it by the minute. You can be like, okay, well, it's trending up right now, it's trending down right now, it's trending up. That's what day traders do. I used to to drink coffee with a guy that was a day trader, and he would go to the Starbucks I was at, and he'd sit down, and he'd be like, okay, bell rings, he's face down his computer for an hour. And that's it. That was his workday. An hour. In that first hour, he's buying, he's selling, he's doing like all kinds of shit. And he's just, don't bug me. This is what I'm doing. And I'd look over his shoulder and I'd see like he's like actively just like my stock ticker on my phone app just kind of goes beep, beep. His is just like rapid fire, like brrr. It's crazy. And he'd be able to follow it like to the second. It's nuts. Instead of Cars make a financial trading channel. I'm just not that knowledgeable, and I don't want the I don't. The problem with doing that is the moment you're like, this is what I do, people make one bad decision based off like one recommendation you make, and it is like the end of it. Guy you used to well, a bunch of people that I knew back in the day, they made crypto channels, they made trading channels. And it's one wrong move and everything goes to shit. I don't want to deal with that. Can this idiot make money trading on Coinbase? I mean, you can. You absolutely can. Skill gives important information. Okay. Really? My portfolio is currently $35.13. Oh, my portfolio is not that. My portfolio is good. I mean, it's up there. But I took everything out of crypto. I lost a lot investing in a blockchain. A lot. But I'm earning it back right now. You know, once again, it's the market. It goes up and down. No, I caught you. I caught you. Only sword producers can defeat the monster, so it's risky to split up. I mean, you're not wrong. She's the one saving your ass. I come to you for entertainment and life advice. Oh my god, for life advice? Shit. You done fucked up, son. Yeah, someone had mentioned a while back, and I don't like to get political on this channel, but someone mentioned a while back that like it does seem like they're tanking the market just to make more money at the moment. And if you follow the market, you can almost see it. Like any day the market's up, pre-market, there'll be a big fucking spike, and then everybody will sell. And they will sell like crazy. The market will go down in the toilet. And then like by mid-afternoon, it starts resurging. What it is everybody dumps their stocks when it's high. And like around noon, they'd all start buying it back up. And then more people start buying and buying. It gets up to a certain point, and then it like peaks by the end of the day. The next day, they do it all over the fuck again. But unless you're a day trader, unless you actually have the investment, you can't buy and sell that same stock over and over and over again. As someone who got busted doing it, it sucks, but you can't do what they do. Yeah, it is the ultimate insider trading. It really is. And, but somebody mentioned this, and I went looking at it, and I'm like, everything's fucking, like, right now, way cheaper. Like, like 75 to 50% of what it was 6 months ago. there's something to be had here, and I should capitalize on this. So I took some of the money that I had in other things, and I took it out of savings, because I mean, it's not making any interest in savings, and I put it into that. Like, obviously, I don't want to take everything. I don't want to like dump all my savings into that. I don't want to take stuff out of other high investments or high interest investments, just because this has the potential for better returns. Obviously, you want to have some diversity. You want to have some safety. And I do want to have some savings because I need to liquidate some assets like real fast. I need to buy something. Case in point, I made a purchasing decision for my car the other day that I'm in the doghouse for. But it was one of those, if I didn't have money sitting aside in savings, I couldn't make that decision. And I've been at that place in my life. We have been at that state where you are literally living paycheck to paycheck. My paycheck comes in tomorrow. I have $1 to get to tomorrow. Been there, done that. Is not a fun place to be. So what I'm doing right now is I'm saying, okay, well, I've got, we've got these different investments. I have, each one of my kids has a savings account. We have a savings account. We've got some other investments. My wife's got IRAs and 401ks and all that shit. I was never so lucky. I never worked at a company that had a 401k. But, well, I did, but I wasn't there long enough to really get anything out of it. But, yeah. So the long and short of it, this is my way of investing. This is how I'm doing it now. You don't know what Coinbase is? It's a crypto trading app. I think I've got some Ethereum over there. I'd have to go double check. I have 3 Taco Bell Dorito Locos. The last till Friday. I mean, you're doing well then. Really, Eyes? Really? This fucking game, man. This fucking game. Eyes. How appropriate for the conversation that Bob just brought up. Exactly. How can Ice be so intelligent yet so dumb at the same time? I love it. I have my 2-week-old struggle straw. Jesus Christ. Yup. I think I told the story. There was a point in time when I was in college where we just did not have money, and so we did not eat for 3 days. But you're a college student. You just do something else. Like, I couldn't do that today. I'd be miserable. But it was just a thing. And then we finally scrounged together some money. We went over to the fucking Ingles, because that's the only grocery store that was in the neighborhood. And we bought spaghetti noodles, just like the fucking box of spaghetti noodles, and some margarine. And that was our meal. And it was great. Legitimate ass struggle meals right there. Yeah, poor Haruhime. I mean, Hestia can be pretty dense. Let's be real. Hunger is the best seasoning. Yeah, my roommate at the time, literally, we were laughing because we were digging in. We're like, this is our first meal in forever. He takes the fork and he stabs himself in the head on accident. He's like, I was so hungry, I forgot how to eat. And I'm like, yeah, that fucking tracks. That 100% tracks. That was the first time I actually grew my hair out because I was like, I don't have money for haircuts. It was I think $20 a month to go get a haircut. I ain't got that fucking kind of money. So I just let my hair grow. Oh shit. Get her. Ow. Oh, I got fucked up. He could have taken an eye out. Yeah, that. I mean, we did some dumb shit back in the day. All right, fuck this. Just saw Emilio Estevez. I haven't heard that name in forever, man. The one Sheen that was, whew. Didn't change his name for Hollywood, which I think is great. Would you actually attack her? Thank you. Got her. Eyes brand is 30% potato snack. Oh, brain is 30% potato attack, 33% monster killing, and 33% belt. Yeah, pretty much. Is it even that much bell? I figured it'd be like 10% bell at best. I mean, once again, at that age, I don't think we made any of the most intelligent decisions, my guy. In college, I worked at a gas station, and the first day on the job, the manager showed me the shotgun that's taped under the counter, and he's like, "If you ever get held up, and it probably will happen, here's what you do: put your hip up against this, pull this trigger, and just hope for the best." And I was like, or I could just give him the money. And he's like, "Yeah, that usually doesn't work." And I was like, "Oh. I'll be finding another job soon, but I need the money." Remember buying groceries at the dollar store with a gift card? Yep. Been there, done that, man. I have had some times in my life, man. I have had some times. It's a long, long, long story, but there was a point in time where I unfortunately got unceremoniously told not to return to my domicile, and I was like, okay. Oh shit! Look who it is! She's got the sword and everything. Let's go! And all I had was my car, like 2 changes of clothes, my Walmart fucking work shirt. I'd call it a uniform, but no, it was not that. And I would like sleep in the car in the Walmart parking lot, and then like bathe at a truck stop, and then go into work. Sometimes I slept at work if I thought I could get away with it without getting caught. I actually kind of like, I had a secret place like in the back, like up on a one of the like 3rd or 4th racks up, where like there was a couple pallets that were like hard to get to, and I would go up there and sometimes sleep just to get away from people and like not get caught. But eventually they figured it out. Tomorrow's Jewish Easter? You mean Passover? I don't think there's such thing as a Jewish Easter. Oh, I know what you're saying. Really? Really? You made me fucking say that on stream. God damn it. God damn it. Motherfucker. I am so fucking mad right now. Alright, you got me on that one. You don't know. Oh. Aerial assault while attacking, move upward. Ooh. A magic attack has a high ball of light surrounding but wind. Oh. Okay. This motherfucker got me to say some incriminating shit on stream. Ow! Alright. I don't think we can climb up that. Nope. Whee! Wait, what? Hey, you fuck! Motherfucker. Ah, damn it. This little fucking sneaky shadow bitches. Thought Ryu was playable like Eyes? No. I think it's only Eyes and Bell. Yay, we beat this guy. Get angry eating half of Easter candy. Oh. Dude, we have so much damn Easter candy. I ain't even worried about buying more, man. I've got 2 kids. My wife's sister has 3 kids. Like, there's candy, man. Yeah, I don't even need to fucking... But there's candy. Are you into Kamen Rider or Super Sentai? We had a whole ass discussion about this the other night. I like the genre of Super Sentai and Kamen Rider. I just never really, like, super got into it. But when I was a kid, my very first quote-unquote anime, or, like, anime-adjacent show, I guess you could say, because, I mean, it was, but it also wasn't, was Voltron. I loved that shit, man. That came out when I was, like, a kid, and that was my absolute fucking favorite. And it's literally the same thing. It's literally animated Super Sentai. It's like, literally the same thing as, like, old school Power Rangers. The reason we had the conversation is because... Oh, I don't have her... The reason we had the conversation was because of... Oh. Okay, then. In Repo, they got some skins that were the Power Rangers Megazord. But I mistook it for, like, OG Voltron. Oh, I defeat 3 monsters. motherfucker. Alright, I think I need to defeat one more monster. Got him! Need to check see if Safeway has an Easter egg. There we go. Get fucked, son. There we go. New Kamen Rider is actually airing is about... What? Wait, what? It's about food? That's weird. Is I still... Yeah, Ice is still in the Loki Familia. That is... Now, they've insinuated that that may have to change. But they've also heavily insinuated that there might somehow come a truce. I don't know, it's... Ow. Oh, shit! It's called Kamen Rider Gav? Weird. Did you celebrate Ishtar Day? I should have, but no. 100% should have. Like, how would you celebrate Ishtar Day? That's not going to get me, you know... I did die. Thank you, SD. I had... Motherfucker. Like, how am I going to celebrate Ishtar Day in a way that's not going to get me divorced? Got him. Wait, I don't need to go this way. What am I doing? Thought I was taking lessons and getting good. I was. You fucking... Bitch. You mean like that? Like that? They'll give you Ryu to play? I mean, we have her as a as an assist. It does suck, but it also makes sense. There's the way they played the story out, there's a finite number of characters that you can play with. Loki is jealous of Hestia. I mean, she is. You're not wrong. Memory dungeon. Another story. A few more steps and we should be on a path that leads to the surface. Woo! It's a sewer-like dungeon, which is gross. Fair enough. I can imagine that the dungeon would smell at some point. Think it's the middle, lower floor, maybe like 20th floor. Yeah. It's probably not very well known. I mean, not a lot of people are probably going to go there. I really do not believe Loki actually hates Hestia. I don't think she does. She's jealous of her, that's for certain. As an adventurer and as a warrior, I won't get stronger if I say something naive like that. Yeah, I mean, chill. Any Easter PR 420? No. I was at the in-laws all day, man. Nothing like that happened. I did make one off-color joke, but I don't think... Like, I'm surrounded by my, like, 17-year-old nephew, my, like, you know, 14-year-old niece. I'm not going to be like that, dude. No, fuck that. Like, the other kids are young enough. They'll just whatever, but they're actually, like, of that age where they're going to see, like, my actions and be impressed by it. No, I actually pretend to be a functioning member of society when I'm around my family's offspring. Do you like visiting your in-laws? I do, actually. My in-laws are cool. Dude, my father-in-law plays guitar and like is into a lot of the same music I am. He works on cars with me. He's just genuinely cool. Did you hear that there's a rumor that Amazon is looking to make a Judge Dredd TV series with Carl Urban? A series? I'd be about that life, but holy shit, man. That movie was great. That movie was You know I collected those comics in the 90s, right? Like, that movie was wonderful. Like, the Stallone film was what it was for the 90s, but it was not Judge Dredd. It was just Judge Dredd inspired. Yeah. It was a true love story to the comics. Yeah. Because the comics got brutal, man. The comics got fucking brutal. Sounds like a beautiful place. Yup. Stinky flowers are all over the place. Okay. Can you get rid of the smell for... Okay, so they were around a bunch of corpse flowers. Got it. I mean, so here's my thing, SD. When it comes to, like, video game movies and comic book movies of the 90s, they were their own era, and they should stay in that era. That's the problem I have with the Sonic films, is because the first Sonic film, I haven't watched the second and third, and I will not watch the second and third because of how bad the first one was. The first one reminds me so much of that era. And don't get me wrong. I adore those films for what they were in the 90s. They brought a lot of that stuff to the forefront. You know, like The Mask, Judge Dredd, you know, like even the Mario, like the Bob Hoskins Mario Brothers movie was fun for what it was in the day. But that era of just like campy, nonsensical, having nothing to do with the plot line should have stayed in the 90s. We're better than that now. We know better than that now. And when I watched that first Sonic, I was like, this just reminds me so much of, like, you know, it's like Theodore Rex, but instead of a dinosaur, it's Sonic. Like, leave that shit alone. Go the fuck away. John Leguizamo was genuine. John Leguizamo was amazing, but my God. I've heard the third one is really, like, close to the plot, but it does change a few things. But the first movie was awful. Just awful. I think people got too swept up in this, oh, we fixed the animation, oh, we win. It's kind of like with the current craze of the Minecraft movie. If you remember when the first trailer dropped and everybody fucking hated it, it was panned by fans of the game and all that shit. And then the first trailer came out, the first real trailer came out, and it was full of memes, and everyone went, memes, yay! And now they're trashing theaters because they're like, we're memes, yay! It's like, I think Halloween's just taking the wrong thing away now. Exactly. I don't doubt Keanu was a good Shadow. I don't doubt that at all. But I'm not going to support them because the first movie was a piece of shit. I am a huge Sonic fan. Do not get me wrong. That was my first, like, when I bought my Genesis, I got it with Sega 2 or Sonic 2, T2, Altered Beast, a couple other games. And I played the shit out of Sonic 2, then eventually Sonic 3, and fucking love Sonic and Knuckles with Sonic 2. It's just one of my favorite, just cheesy ways to play a game. But that first movie was a travesty. It was horrible. Transformers 1 was great. I love Transformers 1. Tron is my... we talked about it last night. Tron is my absolute new favorite Transformer. Fight me. Fight me. But yeah, like, Hollywood has learned that all they have to do is, like, throw memes in, trick the audience, and they will have you hook, line, and sinker. That's what's been wrong lately with the MCU, is they're trying to do that. And thankfully, it hasn't been working. People are demanding higher quality movies, and I appreciate that. But I might do some raids after stream, but I'm not going to be doing any on stream right now. We're going to be doing this tonight. In fact, it's coming up on my point where I've got to actually call it here shortly because I am absolutely exhausted. Got a Genesis relatively early. Revenge of the Shinobi was my... oh my God, Revenge of the Shinobi. Dude. I got a handful of games, so I got a bunch of cheap games at the time. But yeah, I've told the story, but I got my first job at 14, and I saved up enough money for my first couple of paychecks. That was what I did. My first few paychecks, I went and bought no, it's Tron. Get the fuck out. Hi. But yeah, I used my first couple of paychecks to go buy a Genesis, and I regret nothing. I still own that Genesis and all those games. Alright, so which way are we going? I guess we're spoiled for choice. You gonna come over here and fight me? No, she's not gonna come over here and fight me. Alright. He was the best choice for that character. I agree. Like, once again, was it 110%, you know, G1 Transformers? No. But it was enough G1 Transformers, enough throwbacks, with the addition of some, like, general memes, that I genuinely appreciated it. Now, I will say some of the memes, some of the jokes got annoying after a while. But even G1 was like campy enough. It just made sense. There we go. I mean, G1 was the era where there was, like, the Transformer of the Week. And this was a Transformer that would, like, show up twice, never show up again. He'd have, like, one big plot line. Like, oh my god, he's, like, the greatest at this. And then, like, you know, he'll be back next week. We're sure we'll see him again. Never fucking see him again. Do I have the Transformers collection? Of what, the figures or the movies? I actually don't have all the TV show. The G1 show. I need to get that. But when it was coming out, I didn't have the money for it. And now it's kind of hard to come by. Like, it's obviously it's out there, but... Woo! Hey, you fuck! Skyfire was the best toy because they Fulland just used Valkyrie from Macross, but basically considered that, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, G1 was like just unapologetically just one giant toy commercial. It was great. So I could forgive like a lot of campiness in a proper Transformers movie. Like, I'll give them a lot of wiggle room there. Now, that is not to say that I will give any credence to Bayformers. Because fuck that hokey bullshit. Oh, there we go. Like, I appreciate at the end of the day what they did to, like, modernize them and make them make a little bit more sense. But then the fucking storylines, man. The storylines were atrocious. What did I hate about what? I hate a lot of things. I'm not sure what we're... Really, dude? Come on. They could make Optimus Prime Square Crab like he was in the show. Yeah. I mean, in a way, I kind of get it. Like, that wasn't the end of it for me. It was the fact that the humans were always, like, in the forefront of the story. And in the actual show, the humans were never the forefront of the story. They were always kind of along for the ride. But in Bayformers, the humans were just like full on the whole event. They were everything. Yeah, exactly. Like, y'all motherfuckers, like, don't understand what we're here for. Ow. Alright, well, I've taken a lot of damage. I'm just going to be all kinds of a target sitting out here doing fuck all. Yep. Saw that coming a mile away. I always wanted to see the GoBots. Oh my god. Oh my god. You said the GoBots. Dude, that's a throwback and a half. Like, people remember the Transformers fondly. And I watched the GoBots. I love the fucking GoBots. But who, honestly, that, you know, didn't live in the 80s? Like, honestly, live in the 80s. Who even remembers that shit? Woo, that was close. Transformers Prime gave us the Optimus Prime hands down. Wait, what? Oh shit, you little fucker. Bitch. Oh, there's a heal over here. Whee! All right. Huh. Yes. No, Bob. No. I will encourage you to a point, but even I have my limits. Wait. There's an exit over here? Oh. That's what that is, so I need to find the key. Bitch. Spectre and Bob alerts. I did Spectre's alert earlier. I can do Bob's alert in a minute. In fact, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I can feel it. I am running out of entertainment juice. So I think it's a good place to call it, which sucks. I know it's a little bit earlier. Well, it's a late stream, but it's a little short. But I honestly, like I said, I went to bed at 4 this morning, and my kids woke up at 4 this morning. So I won't lie, like, I got very little sleep, so I'm actually starting to hit it. Seraph? Man, I never... You did sponsor back in the day. I need to make an alert for you. You did sponsor back in the day. You want to raids with stream, or you want me to carry? I'm going to go... I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll hit you up after stream. And we can do some. But I need to go rest my ass. This chair is hurting my ass right now. You are subbed. Oh, you are subbed on Twitch. Seraph, I need to make you a damn alert. I really do. I really 100% do. But here's another Spectre alert. We had one of those earlier.
You're the father. The baby is...
I got you, fam. I'll make you an alert. I'll make a Seraph alert. I just gotta come up with a good one for you. I really do. There we go. I hit the wrong button. No, Bob. There we go. More than else, what I need to do is I need to go warm up my coffee, because my coffee from last night is cold as fuck, and I am very, very tired. So if I'm going to do some of the stuff I need to do tonight, I'm going to go chug some coffee and chill for a minute. But it is like nearly 1 a.m., so I'm going to call it here. Fresh. Yeah, it was brewed last night. Just going to throw it in the microwave. But appreciate you guys coming out. Sorry, it is a bit of a short stream, bit of a late stream. But like I said, you know, with the holiday and all that, we were celebrating the wife's birthday with the in-laws, and traffic being atrocious. It was just late getting home. But appreciate you guys hanging out. Have a great night. I will be back on Wednesday with more. I'll let you guys decide if you want more Don Full or Don Caro. We should have a new event. Well, we should have a bunch of new stuff here, I think, actually Wednesday morning, so we'll talk about it then too. But have a great night, guys, and I'll see you again real soon.